Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your July 2020 general reading. This is a general forecast for all Sagittarius Sun, Moon and Rising signs. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does not, please do check your Sun, Moon or Rising sign in another video, or alternatively check them anyway for additional possible messages. So let's get straight to it, Sagittarius. What are the main energies and events that Sagittarius can expect throughout the month of July 2020? Main energies and events that Sagittarius can expect throughout the month of July 2020. Main energies and events that Sagittarius can expect throughout the month. Okay, the cards are ready. I'm just going to cut the deck and let's see what we get, Sag. Recent past, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Currently, the Three of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. And going forward, we have the Magician, the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. So what essentially I'm feeling for you, Sagittarius, throughout the month of July is a little bit of confusion. I feel you're ready to go, you're ready to move forward, you're ready for major changes, but there seems to be a bit of a slowing of energy and a hold up overall. So when we look at the recent past, I feel that you've been doing a lot of reflection, Sagittarius, with the Seven of Pentacles here. You've been thinking about what has already passed, what you've already earned, some of you may be a little bit nostalgic, thinking about what you've earned, what you've saved, you've got fond memories of some things. And I feel what you're essentially looking for, Sagittarius, is to build a very secure future. A very secure future. I feel that you're very appreciative of all of the gifts and blessings that have been given to you in the past, and I feel there's ambition within you. The Seven of Pentacles elevates to the Eight of Pentacles, so I feel that you're looking at long-term stability, and at the moment, or as you come into the month of July, Sagittarius, things are on hold. We have the Hanged Man here. So you just feel a little bit of stagnant energy as you enter the month of July. But you know precisely what it is that you desire and what it is that you want going forward. The current energy usually will be the middle of July. It can be sooner, it can be later. Time is fluid as this is a general reading, but for most of you, this will resonate as the middle of July. I feel that you're very focused on an ambition with the Three of Wands here. It's like you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting to elevate further, to progress further from a Seven, which is just taking stock of what you have at that current moment, to edging forward to a more secure future. But with the Five of Pentacles there, Sagittarius, I feel that things are still stuck. The Five of Pentacles is about feeling shut out, feeling as though it's quite a miserable card. I won't lie to you, but it's a card where you're not actually looking at the potential. People tend to focus on the negatives, and they seem to go along the path of misery and destruction because they are not seeking help. What I feel this is saying to you, Sagittarius, is that you perhaps collaborating with somebody else can bring this vision, this ambition towards you a whole lot quicker than if you keep going along the harder trodden, more painful route, okay? Because in the classical Rider-Waite tarot, these two people are shut out in the cold, homeless, but they're outside a church and they're not actually realizing that there's a warmth and there's a light and there's welcoming and shelter from the cold. Okay, so I feel that this is saying to you in the middle of July, Sagittarius, you need to maybe not be so independent and maybe accept help or suggestions from other people in order to grow further, to make these ships and ambitions come to you a lot more quickly than if you do things on your own and continue battling the path that you've chosen. And I feel, although I've given you that advice, Sagittarius, I do feel that this idea is already resonating in your own mind around the middle of July. It's like you've tried a variety of different techniques. The 9 wands, sorry, this is the 9 of wands, and we have 8 wands behind the man. And I feel that you've been clinging on to one particular idea or one particular solution to where it is that you want to go to. And this is saying, although you've experimented and tried and you've got a lot of experience with many different things, you're now a little bit blinkered and just focusing on one particular avenue. Okay, but I feel that you're starting to think outside the box and you're starting to maybe consider collaborating, as I said. Now, going forward towards the end of July into August, we have the Magician, the Knight of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. Okay, so, and also I didn't mention the Queen of Swords is here. Okay, I feel this is going to be a month of deep thoughts, analytical thoughts, unemotional thoughts. The Queen of Swords is a very mental energy. She's very focused. She has the ability to cut off her emotions in order to see things objectively. Okay, and I feel this connects to how you leave July, Sagittarius. You're going to be at the crossroads with something. There's going to be 2 different paths that you can take, and that's relating to really major changes. I feel that this change comes in the form of a message. You're going to get some really good news or correspondence coming to you that presents this major beginning, major new cycle change. Okay, this is the Magician. The Magician is skilled with all 4 elements. Can you see there's a wand representing the earth, the fire signs. We have sorry, that's actually his wand. The wand here, he has a wand, a magic wand, right, which he utilizes. But also in terms of the tarot, we have 4 different elements. We've got pentacles, cups, swords, and wands. And if you see on the table, there's all 4 of them there. So what I'm trying to say to you, Sagittarius, is that you've got all of the skills, you've got all of the knowledge, you've got all of the things you need in order to change this around very quickly and elevate forward rapidly with success. And I feel that this is inspired by the news that is coming to you, good news, an offer for some of you. But I feel you leave July, enter August thinking, should I or shouldn't I? Because I feel this is a completely different way to which you've been approaching things. So if you accept this offer, I feel that whatever plan or path you've been treading to this point would have to completely change. And although, as I said to you, around the middle of the month, you're seeing things moving forward, you're waiting for your ships to come in, you can continue along that path. I feel it will get you to where you need to go eventually. But if you start thinking about the collaboration or approaching things in a different way, it would mean leaving that particular plan behind and going another route. I do feel both of them are successful, however, but you will leave the month with this decision to make. Do I go it alone? Do I keep doing it the way that I set out to do? Or do I approach it using this news, using this person that's approaching me to get a similar outcome but using different tools. Okay, so I feel that that's going to be your major thing for the month of July, Sagittarius. Thank you for listening. That's the end of your reading. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button. Please like, comment and share. And if you haven't already, you can now follow me on Instagram at Your Tarot of Truth. And if you'd like a personal reading, please do use the details in the description box below. It has my website where you can book your reading online, or you can email me with any inquiries at yourtarotoftruth@gmail.com. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you again in August or hear from you for a personal reading. Goodbye.